Hey Scorpio, my name is Crystal and I'm with Soul City Tarot. I'm gonna do Animal Tarot. Boom, 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 boom. Her paw is so folded. This is Chloe Sage. She's a 6-year-old Chihuahua Shih Tzu and she's probably like 8 pounds. She's one of my best friends in the whole world, and one of the things that I started doing, because with tarot, is just all about reading energy. I've been reading tarot for forever, and one of the things that I noticed is that all things energy you can read tarot cards for. Whether it's a dog, a cat, a bird, a fish, a plant, anything that is energy you can read tarot cards for. And the reason for that is because you can pick up that energy and see what it is that they need. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you guys for the month of December to kind of see what your animal wants, or what it needs, or like what, if you have a special message from your animal, kind of let you know like what it is that like they might need in the month of December. Okay, guys? If you haven't already, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. I also do people tarot, so if you haven't already seen that, check out your reading for December. For Sun, Moon, and Rising, I also did a little reading for the eclipse energy, so you have a little like a reading in regards to that. She does not like her feet played with, huh, mama? But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for a couple of months. We're gonna see how it goes, see where it goes. I don't know anybody else on YouTube who's doing this, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna be the person to put myself out there, and hopefully it works out really well. And if it doesn't, then you know what, I'll stop after a few months. But you know what, it doesn't hurt to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a card for Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, so we're gonna see how Chloe feels too, huh, Chloe? I happen to know Chloe's date of birth and even almost pretty much her birth time, which is awesome because I put her into astro.com and I was able to figure out some things in regards to her sun, moon, rising. She's actually a Taurus with a Cancer moon, and she's sometimes stubborn, but she's also pretty awesome. She definitely has that Cancer quality in regards to her nurturing. With a Cancer moon, huh? Alright, let's pull for Scorpio. Let's see what their animal has to say, how they feel in the month of December. What do they need? You know? Should we find out? Alright, let's see. Scorpio. Oh, guys. So your animal, this is the first I've pulled. It's the ending of a cycle, right? Of a painful cycle. For your animal might have felt neglected. They may have felt like a little bit bored, like maybe something's been going on in regards to like stagnancy. Maybe they're not going, if it's a dog, like maybe they want to go on more adventures. Maybe they need to go OUTSIDE more and stuff like that. Like they may have felt like you were doing a little bit more before and you're just like not. Maybe you got caught up in something like in work and things like that. But that's the ending of that cycle, and now we're on to a new one. So this actually isn't a negative card because 10s are always ends of cycles. There's a, emotional situation here. I personally just got over COVID, so Chloe's probably like super excited to not have to be stuck in the house with me all the time because we're probably going to be going out a little bit more. If you have a cat or like a chihuahua, not a chihuahua, maybe somebody has a chihuahua, if you have like a cat or like a lizard, or maybe you have like a ferret or something, you could have been experiencing some kind of painful cycle in the past few months, and your animal may have noticed that, and you may have been a little bit distant with your animal, or maybe just not as attentive as you used to be. So if you have a snake, maybe your snake wasn't coming out, maybe you used to play with your snake all the time, or your ferret or something, or maybe you have like, I don't know, like we're Scorpios, like maybe you have like a pet, like scorpion or something, that you're just like, it was feeling really neglected, but that cycle is now over, and so there's a new cycle beginning, and in regards to that cycle, that new one that's beginning, they're going to notice that things are going to be, that's the ending of that, like, kind of like dry spell of not getting like the attention and stuff that like they needed or that they wanted. And so let's go ahead and pull a oracle card in regards to that. Give your animal a little bit more attention in the month of December. If you can, like take your tarantula out, let it crawl around, you know, your whatever it used to do a little bit more, and just give it a little bit of extra love. I mean, I know with like the holidays it's hard to do that. But whatever it was, like, they definitely have felt like, you know, it's been like a painful cycle. Some of you may have had a, one of your animals may have passed away, but you probably likely have another one that's still around, and they may have watched you kind of mourn that passing of that animal. And it doesn't have to be a dog or a cat, it could have been like a rabbit. Somebody has some animal named Tabitha. And so that's coming through, as well. Ginger. Somebody has like a dog. Like, you know, what kind of dog is it, please? I channel. Like, it's so cool. I love it. So Ginger, that I'm thinking right now that you guys would have, it's the messages for you, obviously, if you have an animal named Ginger, but this is like a red-haired, dog, like a Labradoodle is coming in named Ginger. We're also getting like a Ruby that's coming in, for whatever Scorpio. This is like a lot of this is probably a dog. This is like, could even be like a red cat named Ginger. Anything else? Anything else? Sebastian. There's an animal that's coming in. I don't know what kind of animal it is though. It might be like some other kind of. You might call it Bastion, Sebastian. So show me, but whatever this is, the cycle is ended. For those of you who are mourning like the passing of one of your animals, the other animals in the house, especially if it's like a dog or a cat or something, like have noticed the sadness and stuff, and they've kind of like watched you. They've been there with you throughout it. And, you know, at this point in time, like, they're noticing that you're coming out of this painful cycle, okay? Tens are always the endings of something, and so it's like the beginning of something new, so, and with this 10, he's looking out into all this water, and tarot is emotion, he's looking out at that, and all these here are there, so it's a ending of a painful cycle, and they've watched that, you know, the animals experience that with you. They're very feeling oriented, very empathetic, animals are. All right, so show me why, a follow-up please for Scorpio, for how their animal feels, any messages the animal might have for them. Please show me one card for December. So we got nurturing. It's ironic how many times you get this for animal tarot. So nurturing, the animal has probably been a little bit more nurturing than normal, or will be in the next couple of weeks. But also, this is something that you might want to, you know, do for this animal as well, is to be a little bit more nurturing than normal, you know? Like, if some of you guys might have a bird, like a green bird, a love bird, maybe green and orange, like kind of a bird, like a ringneck. Some of you guys, there's actually animals in this card, if you can see it close enough. There's some birds here. Sorry if it's super, super blurry. But, strong on the bird. Some of you might have, like, insects. Somebody's got lovebirds. So the lovebirds, there may have been strong on the passing of a bird, and that one of the birds has passed, and somebody misses their friend. One of the birds misses their friend. But their mom or dad, like whoever, if you're female or male, has been a little bit less attentive to that animal. And it could be a bird, strong on the bird with that one. But either way, like, there's a little bit less attention that's been going on with that animal, and it's felt kind of heartbroken about that, because it needs some love too, because that animal's mourning the loss of that animal as well. Or even if it's like a partner, maybe you had a partner and you no longer have that partner, and there's been a breakup, like, that animal's mourning the loss of that with you as well, okay? So maybe love on each other, you know, a little bit more. Just take them out, you know, and like take them out of their cage, or you know, like take them out on a walk, take them on a run, take them on a car ride, you know. If it's a cat, like maybe if you can and it's not super crazy cold, like try putting your animal like on a leash, or maybe like try letting them on the couch if you don't normally let them on the couch, or maybe letting them sleep in the bed, or something a little bit different, you know, that you can kind of change things up and let them know that like, hey, I love you. Or like maybe start getting if you can, like order like a bark box or like a meow box if they even have those. But like get them like maybe a little bit of extra something special. Maybe we could, if you celebrate like the holidays or like Christmas, like maybe get your animal, if you don't already, like a stocking or something, and let them have that little extra special surprise, okay? So that they know that like, hey, this painful cycle's over and it's gonna be me and you, and we're gonna work on this together, okay? So anyway, there's that. And come on, Chloe, say bye to Scorpio. You wanna say bye? So there's that. Scorpio. Chloe and I say goodbye. We hope that you guys have a good month of December, and I'll see you guys in January. If you like this reading, if it resonated at all, like, share, subscribe. Give it a couple weeks if it's not resonated yet. Hopefully with this reading, like hopefully that's, I mean, this is an ending, so it should be over by now. Or at least ending at this point and getting into something much happier. And what else? I put out a reading for December, so if you haven't watched my channel before, go ahead and check out your human reading for your month of December. And also I put out a reading for the energy for the eclipse. And other than that, I'll see you guys, Chloe and I, we'll see you guys in January. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks.